walked, she just asked what we wanted to drink. We told her, and I noticed that she didn't write her order down. It took another 15 minutes for her drinks to get to our table, and they were wrong. It's hard to mess up a ginger ale and a vodka soda, but she did. My mom pointed out that she didn't order a Pepsi, and the waitress rolled her eyes. What? Took my mother's glass and disappeared. I excused myself to use the washroom shortly after. I had no idea where I was going, so I went to the entrance to ask for the hostess there. To ask one of the hostess there. While I was walking up to the server area, I overheard my waitress talking to some other hostess. She was pissed that she had to wait on a black table. She had to wait on a black table because they never tip well. What the heck? My mother and I were the only black people in the restaurant. She wasn't even whispering when she said it either. People are so weird. Like, where are you getting? Like, okay. I wasn't stunned, but her lack of effort started to make sense. I interrupted their conversation and I asked where the bathroom was. I didn't let on that I had heard what they were talking about. When I got out of the bathroom, my boyfriend and his mom were already seated. My boyfriend and his mother are white. When my waitress saw the rest of her party, she did a 180. Her service was stellar. She took notes, told jokes, and our water glasses were always filled. She didn't make any other mistake. Because the night went so well, I decided to treat everyone to pay and pay the check. She gave me the machine, and I smiled at her while I keyed 0% for a tip. She didn't notice until after the receipt had been printed out. By that time, all of us had already started to leave. She tapped me on the shoulder and asked if I had made a mistake on the bill. Excuse me. I told her I didn't think so and looked at the receipt. She asked if there was a problem with the service, and I said her service was fantastic, but since I was a black woman, I don't tip well. Period. Yep. Her face went white, and she kind of laughed nervously, and I laughed as well. I walked out after that, but my boyfriend's mom asked what had happened. I told her what I had overheard, and my boyfriend's mom said that I should have tipped her anyways because it shows character. She seemed pretty pissed at me after that. My boyfriend and my mom are both on my side, but I'm wondering if I should have just thrown in a $2 tip. This one has a lot of comments. It has 8,000 comments. For my opinion is that she did exactly right. Like, how do you just completely... Oh, the AC, no. Whatever. How do you just completely insult me? And then you want me to tip you? I don't think so. So yeah, I think she did exactly right. Let me lower this because the AC just came on. Okay. Let's see what the people are saying. So the first one says, not the asshole. I agree. I worked as a server for 6 years, and I would absolutely not This is so embarrassing. Completely agree. Like, tipping is optional. Some people literally only have the money for what they're buying, not necessarily. And like, tipping is like so much. 18% is like the minimum accepted tip, and some people expect to get that by just doing their work. I know a lot of servers that have a different opinion, or people that used to be servers, that they think that tipping has to happen always. I don't think so. I still tip always, except when I get a really bad service. That's a really bad service for me, so I don't think she's the asshole on this one. Okay, let's go to the other one. Am I the asshole for exposing my wife's affair at our anniversary dinner? Well, so it says, my 35 male wife, 34 female, and I just had our 10-year anniversary. I planned a fancy dinner with our close friends and family. Everything was great until I noticed my wife acting weird with her phone. I glanced over and saw "Goodnight Babe" from a name I didn't recognize. I excused myself, went to the bathroom, and did something I probably shouldn't have. I checked her phone. She placed it on her coat, hanging from the chair. Turns out she's been having an affair with Mark, a co-worker. Explicit text, plans to meet up, even complaints about me. I was furious. Instead of confronting her privately, I stood up, tapped my glass, and said, I just want to thank everyone for coming to celebrate our love. And a special thanks to Mark for keeping my wife entertained when I'm not around. Then I walked out. She's been crying and saying I humiliated her. Our friends are split. Some say she deserved it. Others think I went too far. So, am I the asshole? This was posted yesterday and it has 3,000 comments. So, before reading them, I want to give my opinion. I think he is the asshole. Sorry. Because you need to get the full picture of something before acting out on it. Not saying that the wife is in the right. She's obviously doing something she shouldn't be doing. But it's not an excuse to... I would say he did humiliate her. She didn't deserve that. Based only on that, I think that she is completely behaving inappropriately, obviously. But I think that this is something that they need to resolve with behind closed doors. It does no good. He has an edit on this post and it says, edit, we're not divorcing. So it really does no good that he is going to stay with her after he made this big deal about telling everyone that she's having an affair. Let's see what the people are saying. So the first one says, must admit, I did laugh when you said she claimed that you humiliated her. If your friends are split, that's a fair indication who you are misnaming friends. Some suggest you went too far, not as far as she did. FAFO. So F around, found out. Not the asshole. Let me see if I find someone that says that they are the asshole. No, let me see. Oh, people are saying this is an AI post. How? How come? How do people like recognize that? I don't get it. Anyway, I want to see if someone's like siding with me, cause like, people are like complaining that this has been posted before many times. Yeah, everyone is just saying